Right now? All right, hey, we are here at the Silent Sam statue, no longer here. The Silent Sam statue has been torn down. It's the Silent Sam gravesite now in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And there is a small counter-protest going on among some people, some Silent Sam supporters, including an African-American man holding a Confederate flag. We're going to go up and try to talk to him right now. And this of course, is where Antifa pulled down the statue of Silent Sam. Dwayne Dixon, the current University of North Carolina professor who we are filing charges against today for assaulting me, led the Antifa riot that led to the downfall of Silent Sam. This man right here is protesting. He's protesting the injustice that has been done.
Good luck to you. And I'll take care of getting you a print.
Hello, sir. My name is Patrick Howley from BigLeaguePolitics.com. How are you? Can you tell us what you're doing here?
Well, it appears now I'm engaging a lot of folks around here from the north that don't like me standing here in objection to taking down the Confederate cenotaph of Silent Sam. And not only that, but that I am opposed to the fact that they call this integrated military monument racist. The Confederate Army was an integrated army. When those ladies from the United Memorial Association started building cenotaphs to our fallen heroes, they didn't single out red, yellow, black, white. They did those monuments because it was an integrated monument, integrated military, was for all the Confederate soldiers. It just so happened that these baby boys who were in classrooms around here, just like they were in Mississippi, the Mississippi Grant, sitting in their classroom, studying. William Test Thomas Sherman came here with Ulysses S. Grant and his boys with General Order Number 200 to take the theater of war to the innocent old men, women, and children, rape them, rob them, kill them, steal, murder, plunder, and there shall never be an accounting for what we do.
Right.
These baby boys saw that happening, and they knew that the men were away. They got up in honor and joined in the Confederate Army to stop the carnage that was taking place in the South Land of America.
Yeah.
Not only just the white folks, but the black folks too. If you think that the Union Army came here and said, let's put X's on the black folks' door, let's not do that to them. They raped our women. They stole our food. They plundered. They killed. All kinds of things that took place over here. Yeah. When Black History Month comes around here, these babies around here don't know anything about Levi Carnine and Hope Collier and Horace King, the bridge builder. And when General Robert E. Lee needed a bridge to be built, he called on Horace King, the same man who built the Spire Staircase in the capital of Montgomery, a black Confederate soldier. They don't talk about Hope Collier, the same man, one of the most tenacious black soldiers there was. When Theodore Roosevelt came through here after the war on a bear hunt. And the first day they couldn't find a bear. That night, Hope Collier went out, caught a bear, tied it to a tree, told the president to shoot it. He said, I can't shoot that bear. Folks will talk about me. But you know how men gossip anyway, and they told. And people start sending him bears from all across the country. That's how we got the word teddy bear, because of a black Confederate soldier. The first black man to be acquitted of killing a white man in Mississippi, Hope Collier. They don't talk about James Harris, a black man, a former slave, who got up out of his bed in Mississippi and gave to this state senator and gave the deciding vote to build a Confederate soldiers monument. They don't talk about these kinds of things. They just told it, Reverend Mike Lee, body servant to General Robert E. Lee.
My friend, can I ask your name?
My name is K Edgerton, sir.
K Anderson.
Edgerton.
Now, did you know that a current professor here at the University of North Carolina, Dwayne Dixon, led the rally that tore this thing down? What do you have to say to the University of North Carolina for employing Dwayne Dixon?
They ought to fire him. It was an illegal act. See, that's the thing about Southern folks. We believe in the Constitution of the United States of America, and we believe in the rule of law. You can't come down here and snatch down a monument. We got a monument protection bill here in the state of North Carolina. What these thugs did was illegal. How can I champion anybody who put their hands on that monument and drug it down? That was against the law. There's a process. One man said to me, well, it took too long. Yeah, I don't care if it take another 100 years. There is a process. There is a process that's called law. Yep. The same thing that happened around here when Abraham Lincoln sent those 300 men here illegally to Fort Sumter.
Right.
It was a rule of law. You couldn't do that. Congress was not even in session. You can't declare law upon the South Land of America. Yep. Southern people believe in the Constitution of the United States. And I will tell you this. what is happening in our country. Ma'am, would you please get that out behind me? I would appreciate it. I don't like you standing behind me with your sign. There's a rule of law here. Southern people.
If you can stand here with your flag, I can stand here with my sign.
She can stand there and protest.
Southern people, but don't keep that. Don't put it on my head. I don't want that thing up on top of my head. I feel uncomfortable with it on my head. She can stand there all she wants to. Just keep that thing off my head. Southern people believe in the rule of law and the Constitution of the United States of America. Things that are happening in our, when you eliminate the Confederacy and the history behind the Confederacy and this flag, you eliminate the people who stood behind the Constitution. Most who wrote it.
Yep.
And the kind of things that's happening in this country today with George Soros and all the folks that he brought come in here, the kinds of things that he's doing to our government and to our president and to our people, that's anti-Southern, anti-American. Southern people are the most, probably the most patriotic people in the whole country. Look at the volunteer army. Who make up that volunteer army? Southern folk. World War II. The Yankees called on the Southern people, you bring your flag. We're gonna give you a uniform. The Dixie Defenders. Right out of Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Ain't nobody talk about that. The Korean War was a United Nations conflict. Now you're bringing bodies back from Korea, but you don't want to have a Confederate honor guard. Why? Those Confederate, those soldiers in the United States Army couldn't fly the Stars and Stripes. Guess what they flew?
Stars and Bars.
You better believe it. See?
Yep.
There are very bad things happening to Southern people. Very bad things. When it comes to the Southland of America, we just do anything we want to do and don't make any difference. Y'all just take it. That's the bottom line, the way this thing has been run. Yep. Always bashing the Christian white folks in the Southland of America. Boy, thank God for the Christian charity that the Southern white folks show to the African people. Still.
Yep. Unbelievable. Thank you, HK.
God bless you.
So much. Do you
Thank
support
you so
President
much.
Trump?
Absolutely, I do. He's a good man.
Thank you, sir.
Look at what's happening over here in our, look at the employment in the black neighborhood.
Yep.
Lowest it ever been.
Yep.
I know young black boys who couldn't even hardly read or write in apprenticeship programs, making $20 an hour. How can I not support President Trump? Look at the GDP. Yeah, I love the boy. I told folks while he was running that he reminded me of a man that walked into a temple and kicked over the tables of the money changers. Yes, I support him. Yes, I do.
Wow.
You're a Christian?
I am. My dad was a minister. Yes, I am a Christian.
Where are you from, HK?
Asheville, North Carolina. And all those ministers who run up into the church and talk down on the Southern white folks and talk down on this flag, where do you think they learned about Jesus Christ? Plantations all across the Southland of America built places so black folks come and learn about Jesus Christ. They wouldn't know a thing about Jesus Christ if it don't be for the Christian white folks in the Southland of America. What hypocrisy.
Wow. HK, thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping and taking the time to talk to me. God bless you too.
Wow, that is HK Edgerton, a very, very good, brave man coming here and taking a stand for Silent Sam. And what a guy he is. There's some students gathered around. Probably most of them do not support HK Edgerton and what he's standing for, but he's still here and he's getting his message out there. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back with you later. It is. Thank you.
Hold on, we should interview this guy.
Nah, he's not.